Hey everyone, welcome to Mediumship by Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts. I want to say thank you so much for stopping by this channel. If you're here for just a minute, that's okay. If you're here for the duration, I appreciate you. While you're here, if you could just do me a favor and hit the like and or subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. It's free. It doesn't hurt to hit the button, and it actually helps me quite a lot because I'm still trying to grow the channel. I am. I've been doing this for just about a year, whatever. And I sometimes get in a groove of hitting it hard and doing more videos and all of that. And then sometimes I step away for whatever reason. Shit's going on. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, though. I wanted to pull from my deck today. This is not a weekly pull. This is just kind of what I'm doing for the day. So I'm pulling from the I'm No Angel, but I'm Trying. I did this deck guided by my team, my spirit team, and they can get a little frisky sometimes. And so if one comes up with potty mouth, I'm sorry ahead of time. But if you're offended, get over it. Can't help you. And if not, just join the potty mouth crowd. That's just how it is. If you are interested in booking me for a session, hit me up at mediumshipbypicasso.com. You can book on the site, and then I'll connect with you, and we'll go over time and logistics and all that kind of good stuff. And that's all I got. So I'm just going to get right into it. And I'm going to go right around the little Yeti computer here, or the little Yeti microphone. Losing my words. I'm going to have a little sippa. A little sippa. All right. And by the way, on my cards, I don't have any for sale right now because I'm out. And it's a shit ton load of money to get them printed out. But it's a really cool logo. It's the winged lion. I am a Leo, so that is at the root of that. Leo courage, Leo strength, Leo loyalty. All of those are very important things for me. All right, there's one. Oh shit, that's shit. That I'm not doing that whole. Whatever, fine. I'll do that whole stack came out, but it's fine. I'm gonna put those there. The first one that popped up is forgiveness. I'm sorry is one of the hardest things to say. To grow, you must learn these words and stop being an ass. This is a really hard thing for me, so I must be an ass. Just saying. Forgiveness, but I've gotten better over the years about forgiveness. And it is interesting this came up because there have been a few people that have been on my mind lately. So for me, when people are continually on your mind, there's a reason. Either they're calling you in or you got to sew something up with regards to that person. So let me see what else they have to say about forgiveness. They got me looking inside. Look inside. They're saying to feel what doesn't feel right for you anymore, what doesn't feel comfortable for you anymore. It's not about begging forgiveness. It's not about begging forgiveness. That's just silliness. It's not about being okay with things that have gone wrong or people doing things that are wrong to you. It's more like getting to acceptance with it, like not okay that they did the thing that was wrong, but more okay with getting to acceptance about the whole thing and then moving on. It's not easy. This is a practiced thing. For me, anyway. I don't know. Maybe you guys get to forgiveness a whole lot quicker than me. Oh, shit. All right. Second card, trust. Spirit is on my ass today for sure. Trust God, trust Spirit. They always have a line on bail money. As I said this word, it took me back to a class that I was in with Miss Lisa Williams when it wasn't mastering mediumship or whatever. And we all went around the room giving a word to the other mediums, whispering a word that comes to mind. And Lisa whispered trust to me. So it's funny that came up because an email from her school just popped up. Spirit's a funny little thing. You guys are funny. With this card, and what I'm being shown is entanglements. When things are not feeling comfortable, when things are not seemingly going your way or whatever, it's hard to trust that things are going to work out how they're supposed to work out. But trust is key with that. Sometimes it takes a minute. You got to step back a little bit and then let the chips fall where they may, or let things happen and then, get back into motion. I don't know. It probably doesn't make any sense to you, but in my head, it sounds so much better. And the next card, forgiveness and trust. And then the next card, frustrated? No shit. Write it out, journal, or do some automatic writing. The truth always floats to the surface. I miss writing. I haven't been doing the writing as much, but gosh, I really need to get back into that. I've got to get some stuff out. For you, if this resonates with you, get a pen that feels really good in your hand. Or if you're into typing, then typing's fine. But for me, I need a pen that flows over the paper really, really well. While I'm writing, it has to feel good in my hand. So make it special, make it something that feels good to you. And then sometimes actually it's the place where you're writing too. Can I make a recommendation? Getting away from those things that can distract you. Sometimes for me, I have to get out of the house. I'm trying to save money, so I don't drive a whole lot of places unless I'm going to work or, going to do a reading or whatever. But sometimes you just got to get the stink out of the house. And sometimes I'll go and I'll just park in a place where it's got a decent view or it's well shaded, because I'm in Florida. It's stinking hot here. And then either I'll do a meditation or I'll have my pen and paper and I'll just do some automatic writing. Put the seat all the way back, put your feet up, get comfortable, have the AC on, have music on, and then just write and let things come out. It's either in a place like that or at a coffee house or, whatever. I don't know. You find a place that feels comfortable for you, that helps you get the frustration out. There's an automatic writing thing. Who was it? It was in the Artist's Way book. There's actually a whole kind of like program, if you will, about automatic writing in that book called The Artist's Way. So write some stuff out, journal, keep it to yourself, write it out, share it with friends, whatever you want to do. And damn, Sam, this is not fun. Diet. Shit. If you get this card, I don't know what to tell you. Been there, done that. It must be time again. Instead of calling it dieting, I try to just change the way that I'm eating so I don't beat myself up. I'm not a teeny tiny girl. Let me just tell you. But the way or what gets put in my body, I always feel when I'm not doing good, with regards to nourishment and, feeding the machine, if you will. So yeah, stinking friggin' diet. You know what this is for me? I have to drink more water. Less tea, more water. Sorry. I'm not giving up coffee. I'm not doing it. Screw that. I'm just not doing it at this point. Every now and again, I'll get the bug that says, you got to give up caffeine or blah, blah, blah. Screw that. I'm not doing it this time. I'm not. Kill me tomorrow. I am not stinking giving up coffee again. Life's too short. I'm just not going to do it. Whatever. All right. So this week we have, or today, we're just going to call it for today. We got forgiveness. Be okay with saying you're sorry. We got trust. Trust your peeps. Trust God. There's a plan. You got to just remember that you already know the plan. We come into these lifetimes already knowing this on a soul level. But when you're in the mix of stuff, man, we forget. We forget our purpose at points. Frustrated. That was another card we got. And diet. Wow. That's not a fun one to end up on. But pay attention to what's getting put on in your body and on your body. It's a strange little thing. Diet's not necessarily everything that goes in the body. It's also what goes on the body, what goes on your skin, what goes, like when you're cleaning, like I do, I clean vacation rentals as a day job. I'm no longer at the B&B that I was doing innkeeper stuff with. And I try to use as many natural cleaners as I possibly can, because what goes on your skin goes into your body. Your liver has to process it. Your body has to process it. And it's just one of those things. So be really cautious about doing that. A couple of years ago, I learned a little bit about that while I was learning about essential oils and things like that. Trying to go the more natural way for myself and for my body. And one of the things that I learned to get rid of first and foremost are anything that comes in with a fragrance in your stuff that you use at home. So dryer sheets. I axed that crap quite a long time ago. It's just full of carcinogens, and what goes on your skin matters. And you think about what stays in your clothing, try to get the smell of dryer sheets out of your clothes. And then realize you can't. I have soaked things in vinegar if people gave me hand-me-downs or whatever. When that stuff gets on your clothes and then you put it on your body and your pores open, think about where your lymph nodes are and that chemical absorbing into your skin and through your lymph node. It's not okay. So for just a heads up, an FYI, I use dryer balls, the wool balls, and those work just as good as any dryer sheet to keep things a little bit on the softer side. Using free and clear detergents, using things that don't have fragrance, because things that have fragrance, they don't have to be completely identified under the system that's out there right now. So fragrance can be a lot of different things, but clean doesn't have to smell like anything but clean. So just remember that. Just because it has a fragrance doesn't mean it's clean. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm off on a tangent, but cleaning the rentals and things like that, I try to keep things as natural as I can. I'll tell you, yesterday I did some deep cleaning on some furniture, and that stuff, I could feel it in my body this morning. I could feel it. It got on my hands, it got on my feet because I clean without shoes. I'm kind of a barefoot person. That's why my feet are wide as a mother-in-law. But I clean, I feel more grounded. I feel like I'm not dragging dirt around, things like that. So anyway, but I got some of that stuff on and in my body. I could feel it today. That part of it was not good. But anyway, be careful what you put on your body and or in your body. Just clean that shit up. That's all. I think that's all. We're just going to make it a quickie. Well, not that kind of quickie, but that's going to be it for today. So I just want to say thanks so much for enduring with me. If you could please give a shout out, share some of my videos if you could. I would really appreciate it. And like and subscribe. Share. I appreciate every little bit I can get. Thank you so much. You guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the cards and enjoy your time while you're here. Ciao.